Hello everyone and welcome to the Journeyman series here with Chorley Football Club. We are on episode 6 and we last left off with a thumping result against York City Football Club in the FA Trophy first round. And then we lost our first game against Solihull Moors, the first game of the season. So 22 games undefeated was quite some achievement for a newly promoted team. And over the last few games, we've got back on track. So we left off with a 1-0 loss to Moors. Maidstone United were beaten 5-1 at home first game of the season. I thought it's going to be somewhere along those lines as well, but it was entirely opposite. It was a very, very boring game. I think there was about 3-4 highlights throughout the entire game. I actually think that was 2 in the first half, 2 in the second. Marcus Carver actually scored after he came off from the subs bench in the 93rd minute. So I was a bit happy with that. I thought we would have played a bit better, but I'll take a win. A win's a win. We then played Aldershot Town and Adam McGurk. He was only injured very, very briefly against Maidstone United. I think it was a couple of days. And we beat Aldershot Town 3-2. Adam McGurk actually got himself a brace with Nathan Blissett scoring a goal as well. And the Rocky Man actually missed a penalty as well after 5 minutes with Jake Gallagher and Jerry McDonough scoring a goal as well. So it was a bit of a topsy-turvy game. We did eventually get the winner in the 79th minute. And then Dover. So we had a lot of opportunities in this game, and I'll give credit to their goalkeeper from Dover Athletic. He pulled off some really, really good saves as well, but he couldn't stop Rob Atkinson or Lewis White from scoring 2 goals in 5 minutes in the second half before Scott Doe actually got Dover a consolation. So, with today's games, we've got an FA Trophy special as well with Stockport County at home. But first, we are playing Dagenham and Redbridge at home. So we've still got a nice little gap between us and second. Leighton Orient have actually dropped down to third now, but they've still got that little game in hand against, I think it's still against Dover. Dagenham and Redbridge aren't really, they're not really doing much themselves, so I'd expect a good result today. We're going to stick with a couple of the players who we've got, because even though we've not been at our best, should we say, we've still been getting results. So keep McGurk in, or put Carver in, or even put you know what, Adam McGurk has done all right, but it's one of those, it's not him, it's me sort of things. But we'll see what he does. We'll play Nathan Blissett as a target man today. We're still sticking with the formation as we've got a 4-2-4 with 2 wingers. 4-4-2 with the use of 2 wide players, shall I say, sorry. I think we'll go with that. There's not really much else to change. Again, we've got back on track now. We've got 3 games on the bounce. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll actually be able to continue it for a 4th win. So Dagenham and Redbridge aren't really doing much, as I said before. So I'm hopefully we'll get another win. Hopefully we'll put them to the sword, because Lua's banging in goals at the minute. And to be honest with you, so is Mark. Well, all of our players are doing quite well at the minute. Although it is Dagenham, I was just about to say, I just noticed Dagenham have had 2 opportunities on target. Well, 1 on target anyway. But they've come out fighting. They really have. And then, in fact, the first highlight is going towards Dagenham, so we'll see what happens here. Or can we hit them on the counter-attack, do you reckon? Blakeman's running forward. He's placed the ball over to the Beast. He's going to cross it in. The newbie. What a goal! I tell you what, that's another one to add to the list. That really is. The Beast has received the ball. There's a newbie. Bang! Somebody say Jack Grealish against Derby County at home, Villa Park, 4-0. Maybe just me. Right, so here we go. Second highlight. Harmon to Blakeman to the Beast. Good start here. Plays it to the newbie. Almost. It was a good. Well, in fact, it was a good save in the end. We got a corner out of it. Cross comes in over the back post. The Beast plays it to Blissett. Crosses it in. The Rocket Man. The newbie. It's another save from the goalkeeper. Keeper's doing alright so far, even though he's already conceded. Got another corner. Can we make these corners count, do you reckon? Opportunity, it's in the keeper's hands. Blissett with a bit of a tame header down, and the keeper's snatched it. But I'm happy. We are 1-0 up, or 1-0 up at the minute, and we're doing alright. We are doing okay. I say that now, and oh, do what? Oh, dearie me. Right, Ben Pearce, prove your worth. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? Come on. Oh, man. I'd like to look at that penalty again to see where it was. Oh, well. 1-1. Bit of a poor man's tackle. If it was inside the box. But I've never actually known a referee to be wrong in this game, even though I disagree with their decisions. As would anybody else. So, I am also in the process of setting up the Inter Milan save. I know I've said it the last couple of episodes as well. There's just been a lot going on here at the minute at home. So, hopefully it will be up and running today. I'm hoping so, if I get a chance to sit down and actually have a look. Chance of Dagenham and Redbridge. The game's lagging a bit. Don't concede. 10 minutes before, well, 10-ish or so minutes before half time. Don't do it. Right. Not doing too good after we conceded that penalty. Not doing too good, are we? Oh well. Filed are winning as well, which isn't good for us because, well, alright, we're still 6 points clear at the top, but they're putting pressure on us. All the highlights are going towards Dagenham in a minute. Not used to this, are they? I love the guy down by the subs bench doing the star jumps, because that's what you'd see a normal footballer doing on the side. He's actually standing watching the game and performing a star jump. Who am I to know? Anyway, half time. I think the lads need a bit of a rocket up their arse. Dover winning 4-1 against Macclesfield at half time. They need a bit of a rocket up their arse. And if I say that, I'm not happy at Drysdale. But then again, Declan Drysdale he's been doing alright. He's a defender on loan from Coventry City, I think. I'll have to have a look at that at the end of the game. He hasn't been doing too badly. So we may or not swap around because we did alright with the set of players that we had before. But we'll have to see what happens. And the first highlight is going towards Dagenham and Redbridge unless we can put the pressure on them and win the ball. We've got two players running after the same ball. One of you stick a foot in. No one's going to stick a foot in. Okay. But it's a good tackle from the Rocket Man to Blakeman. Can we counter? The Beast to Blakeman. Back to the Rocket Man. Good football so far. Lua. Plays it to Blissett. Cheeky back heel. Like that. The Beast. The Rocket Man to Blakeman. It's unlucky. Is it too early to go attacking yet? It's 1-1. We'll see what happens after this corner. I may push it up to attacking. Short corner. The Rocket Man. Newbie. Oh, offside. So there wasn't really much in it then, was there? Forget it. We're going to go attack him. And we're going to get creative as well. So I'm hoping that may give him a bit of a thorough kicking up the backside. Oh well. 1-1 still. Well, I've jinxed it now, haven't I? Me and my mouth. The game's lagging a lot, and it's 2-1. Blimey heck. That is poor. Very, very, very poor. There's no pressure on the player with the ball. There's nothing. It was a good finish nonetheless. I'm not going to take it off Morgan Williams. However, it's not looking very good. Oh, dear. Right. Lua isn't doing a lot, if I'm quite honest with you. I think that's probably all we're going to get a chance to do. We'll see what happens to this set piece. It's short free kick. We've won the ball. The newbie is going to go for a run. How far is he going? What's he going to do? He's going to give it a good cross in. Yes, he is. I've just took Lua off. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. I'm just about to take him off as well. You saw it just 10 seconds ago. Good run from the newbie down the left wing. And there's Lua to pop it on his head. Ah, 2-2. 2. Bloody 2. Oh, well. I dare say we should be beating opposition like this. I'm not going to take nothing away from Dagenham and Redbridge. They are playing quite well. They're attacking very, very highly as well. But a team such as ours, with the position that we're in, considering we've just came... Oh, hold on a minute. What's going to happen? Oh! Blackman! Free kick! The free kick genius! He's only gone and done it. Oh, that's a poor man's save, goalkeeper. That's a very, very poor goal to concede. I'm not going to knock anything from my players. But I think he probably could have thrown a hat on that ball before it actually went past him. Oh, right. The way we're going at the minute, I'll stick with 3-2. And as well, the Rocket Man is lacking in fitness a little bit. Marcus Carver and Lewis White are going to come on. And Declan drives down. I wonder actually, does any other manager on here who records videos or just plays Football Manager actually make the 3 subs all at once, or do they? Do you guys do one at a time or 2 at a time and make a third one, or do you do 1 sub and then 2 later on, or do you just do all 3 at the same time? I think it depends on the players at the time and how they're playing. If we're losing at half time, then quite heavily I may make all 3 subs. I saw that little cheeky player thing, and just drawing the opposition in before you're making that attack. Or this attack happened. Should I say move them outside the way? Blakeman plays a delicious ball to the beast. He's going to cross it in. There he is. Marcus Carver, the super sub. It's game, set, and match, boys. Did I think that we was going to lose? Oh, look, a coward. No, I didn't. I really, really didn't. Good finish, though. Good ball across the top to the beast from Blakeman. And then there's Marcus Carver, the super sub. I do know what I'm doing. Sometimes. Not bad. A nice little comeback after being 2-1 down. And we've got the 3 points. Wasn't pretty at times, but we've got the 3 points. This is what I was talking about in the last few games. It wasn't pretty football. It wasn't attractive football, but we did get the win in the end. Whether it was by the skin of our teeth or by completely battering an opposition, say York City. A good win nonetheless, eventually. We had to fight for it. I don't think Dagenham were going to give it to us. Well, they weren't going to give it to us that easy. A good win. Let's say a good win. Okay then, so the way that I look at it at the minute with our current position in the table, I think it was 8 points clear, I think it was. We'll have a look how far we are from third. I didn't actually see that in Orient's result. I know Fylde won because they were on 57 points before. So, we're 8 points off Fylde. Really good. We're 10 points off Latin Orients. We are 16 points off Aldershots. and it's we're 26 points into the playoffs. Right. So, oh yeah, Blackman was a gem in that last game. Right then, we'll be back in a second for the FA Trophy second round versus Stockport County. Right then, Stockport County at home, who are currently sitting third in the Vanarama National League North. For those of you who don't know or didn't watch the last episode, we played Stockport County in the playoff final in the Vanarama National League last season, and we beat them 1-0. So it was a bit of a nail-biting game. For those of you who watched it, you'll probably see what I mean. We're gonna make a few changes. I'll bring in Marcus Carver. We'll put him up front as an attacking, an advanced forward, advanced forward. Lewis White can come on for the Rocket Man, and the Beast. He's just him. Yeah, he's lacking in that. His physical condition isn't exactly the greatest at the minute, but we will bring in we'll drop the Beast and we'll bring in Alex Harris. Adam Harris? Sorry. Yeah, I was right. Alex Harris. Excuse me. We will drop Drysdale as well, because by name he's a bit dry. If he's watching this, I'm sorry. Right, so we'll see what happens. Although we will bring actually, you know what? We'll give him a break. Is there anybody else who needs a rest? No. We'll go with that. So, and we'll do that. We will do that. And I'm hoping, I got my fingers crossed, for a good result. I would love to have a good cup run. I really would. Getting dumped out of the FA Cup by Leamington FC in the fourth qualifying round of the FA Cup wasn't the greatest way to go forward. So, chances now for the FA Trophy. Did so well against York City in the last round as well. So I'm hoping to take a bit of that into the game. Don't tell me you've crashed. No, you haven't. That's good. That's good. Really skeptical about the game crashing. I need to get some new software. Again, anybody who's got any advice on software, what I can, bits and pieces of advice are all welcome. So here we go. We're just sort of moonwalking along the pitch. The condition of their players is a little bit lower than what it is with us, and maybe we can take that and use that as an advantage. I'm hoping. Right, so where do I think we'll finish in the season? I think if we keep this run of form up, I think the league title is ours, and we'll be on our way up to the Sky Bet League 2. What happens after that, though, is, well, anybody's guess, really, isn't it? So, first highlight comes to us. And is it away? It's a good thing Harmon's there, because that striker was there all on his own. The right back plays it forward to Lewis White. It receives it back. What's he going to do? Loses possession. That's what he does. He loses possession. We'll move them outside the way. I know the board are expecting us to get to the fourth round as well, so I'm hoping that we can, well, actually give them something to be pleased about. They won't be pleased if we concede. We haven't conceded. Ben Pearce keeps the ball out with a low dive towards his left. Corner, though. What's going to happen from this? Ben Pearce, he picks it out of the air. Picks it out, he does. He picks it out. So we've got to start, well, we've had 9 shots, 4 of which are on target. There's no clear-cut chances as of yet. We've got a greater possession percentage than what they have. So we need to put that to good use. We need to. Here we go. Blackman with a free kick. He scored his last one. Hanson puts it over the bar. Oh well. It's only 30 minutes gone. Still 0-0. Stockport County. Well, no, Maidenhead United are 3-0 up against Ashton United. That says everything. Lewis Almond is also picked up a knock. He's got a tight calf. He's just been screamed at by the assistant to get back on. We'll see what happens after this. We'll try and push him to half time, and then we'll bring on a sub. There wasn't really anybody there to head of the ball too. Ormson just picks it up nice and easy. It's probably the easiest pick up that he'll probably get all game. Although we've still got the ball. Play it up the wing. Play it up the wing. Why didn't you play it up the wing? Harmon to Almond. Back to Harmon. Receives it again. It's got a nice little 1-2 passing play between the pair of them. There you go. Almond. What's he going to do? Crosses it in. Lua. Okay. It was unlucky. It was a chance. It was a well-worked attack, but yeah, well. Blakeman to Lua. Back to Blakeman. What's he going to do now? What's he going to do? Carver. Marcus Carver to Lua. Yes, there you go. Greg Louis makes up for his misplaced header, and he bags his 21st goal of the season, I'll have you know. Says it right there. 21st goal of the season. Assisted by Marcus Carver as well. They've got quite a good connection, those pair, from what I've noticed. It's 1-0, ladies and gentlemen. Chorley 1, Stockport County 0. And the ironic thing is, what I didn't know is that these pair have got a small rivalry together. It's almost like a mini version of Villa and Baggies. Keeper's point, I forgot to say. It's almost like a mini version of Villa and Baggies, or well, we'll say Villa and Walsall. They're quite close to each other. There's no real issue with them, but they're just there. Right, Lower plays it to Atkinson, and the game just poof. Okay, 1-0 against Stockport County. I'll bring Almond off as well. He's got a tight calf, bless him. And we'll bring Nathan Blissett on. I know he doesn't like the left wing, but he can be a wide target man. I knew that. Of course I did. Would anybody else doubt me? I would. Right, so second half kicks off. Here we go. 17 shots to their 3. 8 on target to their 2. 6 off. With a 1 clear-cut chance, and I think that was the goal. Percentage is still in our favour. Everything's pointing in the right direction for a Chorley win. And Ben Pearce pulls off a nice little save, and Atkinson's going to clean up after the mess. All the signs are there for us to get a win, so I've got no doubt in the fact that we will be progressing through to the third round of the FA Trophy. How far we can push it, though, is a different question. We'll see what happens. So it's over there. Do I go attacking or do I go defensive? Well, at the minute, we'll see what happens with this. And the right back's got the ball again. He plays it to Alex Harris, and back again. We're moving the ball forward quite nicely now. Here's Lewis White. Plays it onto the left wing to Nathan Blissett. What are you doing, game? I'll keep up. It's a nice play. Blakeman is running forward. He's going to have a crack. Just over the bar. Just. Although it's probably hit the Stockport County fan in the back of Rose's head. Never we mind. Right, clean up. Put pressure on him. Pressure on. Pressure on. Don't let them in. Don't let them in. So now they're working the ball around quite nicely. The question is, what can they do with it? Well, he's running. He's getting a free run. He's just had a free run all the way into the box, and he's played it across. What the? Oh, lads. Show a bit of bloody passion, will you? I know Stockport County will be looking for revenge. Although the FA Trophy is probably by no means enough in comparison to promotion up to the Vanarama National League, but should be winning games like this. We've had all the stats going our way, all the shots as well. But here's a chance for us. Blissett plays it across the lower. There you go. There you go, Greg. Was I worried? Nah. Not at all. Not at all. Lovely ball cross. to bliss it. And there he was, crosses it in, and Lewis put the ball across the keeper. 2-1. 2-1, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Right. 20 minutes to go. Who is blowing at the minute? Blakeman. He's going to be replaced by the Rocket Man. Well played, Blakeman. Harmon is still blowing. Bless him. His fitness isn't great. We'll give Owen Bailey a run out. So there you go, 2 subs on. Owen Bailey and the Rocket Man. 15 minutes to go. We're 2-1 up against Stockport County. All the signs are there for us, as I said, for us to get a result. I wonder what he was doing then, Pierce. All the signs are there for us to get a convincing win. I think we've had 25 shots. This could be 26. Could even be a goal. Who knows? It's a Blissett. He's running it in. There you go. Nathan Blissett with his 10th goal of the season. Go on, Chorley. You're on your way to the 3rd round of the FA Trophy. You are storming it now, boys. Just one little blip, and that was the goal that we conceded. I'm sure it took a bit of a deflection as well. I'll take any goal. As long as it goes in the opposition's net and not ours. I'll be happy. Right. 10 minutes. 26 shots to their 7. 10 on target to their 4. We can probably safely say we're through to the next round unless something freakish happens. I was going to say they've got to take Warburton off. He's on 59%. He's already on a yellow card as well. 58%. He's the man's dead. Practically dead. See what Ashton have made a nice little comeback. They're only losing 5-3 now. We can look forward towards the next game now. We'll have a look at the next opposition who will be playing, and we'll make a decision there and then. In fact, I do know that the FA Trophy 3rd round draw is in 2 days' time. So you got the last 10 seconds in. That's going to be the last highlight, unless that'll be it. That will be it, ladies and gentlemen. We are through to the 3rd round, and there you go. Don't even need to get across him. 3-1. What? 1-0 down? No, sorry, 1-0 up and then 1-1. 2-1 and 3-1. It's a convincing win in the end. Would be nice to create some more opportunities that are actually going on target, but oh well. I'll take a win. It could be the worst performance ever, and we still win 1-0. That's how it is at the minute. That is the way how we are winning games. Maybe some of you may disagree to how we're playing, but let's see what happens. Right, we have also received £7,000 as well for winning the 2nd round. Lua, he was 21st and 22nd goal of the season, respectively. We'll stick around for the FA Trophy draw. As you know, I do like a good cut run. So, it should be after this day, the 13th. I think it's the 13th of January. 13th of January, I believe. So we're playing AFC Fylde next, which is going to be no easy game, especially with the run of form that they're on at the minute. They're quite sound in their playoff spot at the minute. They haven't really got much to worry about in terms of dropping out, but they'll want to be catching us up as well. So it's a bit of a 2-horse race between 2nd and 3rd, between AFC Fylde and Leyton Orient. So they'll want to catch us at every cost. We'll have a look in a second as to who we're going to come back for. Won't be in the morning. Villa losing to Tottenham 3-0. We've got to play Tottenham first game of the season in just under 4 weeks, I think it is. As a Villa fan, I'm very, very optimistic about this season as well because of all the players that we've brought so far. I do think we'll give it a good run out this season in the Premiership. Right, here we go. FA Trophy 3rd round draw underway. Maidenhead. Old Shot Town. Oh, that's a fairly decent tie. Dartford or Dover against Wrexham. Wrexham win. Darlington, Vanarama National League North against Bath or Kettering. Kettering is still fighting against Bath. Barnet against Eastleigh. All Vanarama National League tie. Sounding like a sheep. Macclesfield or Solihull Moors against Blyth. Kidderminster versus Chester. Maidstone versus Fylde. I can't see who it is. Bramley. Vanarama National League South. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go for extra time as well. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have a quick look at our schedule. Those green dots are a sight to see. So, we have got to play Bramley on the 1st of February. So, we'll come back for the 1st of Feb, and we'll also play Eastbourne Borough as well in that episode. Before that, we've got AFC Fylde, Macclesfield Town, and Harrogate Town FC. We'll see what happens there and then. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for watching today's episode. If you've liked it, drop it a like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers, the better it looks. And also, hit that notification button as well, because that's where you'll get all the greatest or latest and greatest videos coming from Andy Day FM. Also, I've signed up to Patreon. So, if you want to have a look at that, if you want to read a bit more into it about why I've set Patreon up and what it's there for, click onto my profile, my YouTube profile, and have a look at my description. And the Patreon URL is in there. Give it a click and see what you think. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you very, very soon. Bye-bye for now.